Question et commentaire. The honourable member for Calgary Centre.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank my colleague for his comments on why we're having this debate here today. And I arrived here today ready to debate the matter on hand, and the feedback I got from my constituents was, where did this $100 million plus go that the government has wasted on one consultancy over the handful of years? This is something that Canadians are seeing right now, and I hope the honourable member across the way will see that addressing the way government is spending or wasting taxpayers' funds is part of our job in the opposition here. It's risen to the level where the public is very concerned about where the government is spending all their taxpayer money. Will the member across the way address how high this number has to go before he thinks it should be of concern to Canadian taxpayers?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I wouldn't say a dollar figure, and let me give the member an example. You know, Stephen Harper flies to India. He wanted to have his own personal car. So he spends $1 million Canadian tax dollars to fly a car from Canada to India so he would have a car to drive in. Now, I would argue that that was an absolute total waste of tax dollars. So I raised the issue, but I didn't think in terms of going to a committee and passing a report saying, well, let's investigate why he spent $1 million to have a car flown from Canada to India. The point is, Mr. Speaker, there's no doubt when you spend billions of dollars, of tax dollars, there's always going to be questionable dollars that are spent. And there are many opportunities for us to be able to look at ways in which we can investigate and make sure that the taxpayer's dollar is, as much as possible, not being wasted. But I don't think that that's necessarily what it is that this issue is about. For the Conservatives, this issue is more about character assassination than it is about how much money has gone out. After all, they had given contracts to the very same company. The relationship with Jim Flaherty was a whole lot stronger than what it was with this government.
Questions and comments. Question